Jordan Hale had no business owning a beast like Vrax. Humans were supposed to stay at the bottom of the food chain on Thrillian Prime. They mined the Empire's metal. They cleaned up after soldiers. They fed scraps to the lesser animals. They were tolerated only because they were useful. No one ever expected a human to bond with a war beast bred for conquest. Jordan found Vrax half dead outside the barracks when he was still a recruit. It was a scrawny pup then, barely bigger than a dog, all bone and trembling gray fur. The military, scientists had thrown it away, claiming it was too weak to fight. Jordan fed it, hid it, sang to it, spent every stolen hour cleaning its wounds, fitting makeshift bandages, keeping it alive. Something changed in Vrax during those nights. It stopped growling, started watching him. Its once dull golden eyes began to burn brighter. When it finally managed to stand and walk again, the first step it took was toward him. From then on, the beast never left Jordan's side. Years passed. Jordan grew into a soldier. Vrax grew into a monster, towering, muscled like living armor, silver fangs curved like blades, a back lined with glowing markings that pulsed before fire erupted from its throat. The soldiers called it a devil, a mistake, a curse. Jordan called it friend. The Empire hated that. Alien General Skarn hated it most of all. Skarn saw Vrax as a threat to order. A powerful beast obeying a mere human undermined everything he believed in. He preached dominance, control, fear. The idea that loyalty could be earned disgusted him. He warned Jordan many times. Yield the creature to the Empire, Skarn hissed during training drills. A human cannot command a titan of war. Jordan always answered the same way, voice calm but unshakable. He's not my weapon. He's my partner. The tension only grew. Vrax obeyed Jordan and no one else. It ignored Skarn's barked orders. It growled when soldiers raised their voices at Jordan. It positioned itself between Jordan and danger, tail curling in warning. Skarn's pride snapped. One afternoon, drills ended with the soldiers marching back toward the citadel. Jordan was cleaning Vrax's armor plates near the edge of the training yard when distant alarms began to blare. Skarn emerged with a squad, eyes burning cold. "Soldier Hale," he said, stepping forward. "Your beast has failed its obedience test for the final time. You will step away. The creature will be corrected." Jordan stood. "Corrected means killed," Skarn smiled. "Some lessons require sacrifice." Jordan moved fast, planting himself in front of Vrax. "General, please. He has never harmed anyone who didn't threaten us." Skarn raised his energy spear. "That ends now." The soldiers readied rifles. The courtyard filled with tension, sharp and metallic. Vrax growled, low and deep enough to shake dust from the walls. Jordan whispered without looking back, "Easy, stay with me." Skarn thrust the spear forward. It crackled with lethal charge. It struck Vrax's ribs. The beast roared in agony. Steam hissed from scorched flesh. Jordan's heart lurched. Skarn stepped closer, enjoying every second. Jordan reacted on instinct. He threw himself over Vrax, shielding him with his own body despite the burning spear inches away. Skarn froze, disbelief twisting into disgust. "You protect that thing?" he spat. Jordan looked up, anger breaking through his fear. "He protected me first." Skarn motioned to the soldiers. "Drag the human away. Kill the beast." Hands grabbed Jordan. He struggled, yelling Vrax's name. The beast thrashed despite the injury, trying to get up but stumbling. The soldiers pressed blasters to its skull. Jordan screamed, "No!" Something primal broke loose inside Vrax. Its eyes ignited, white-hot. Its breath crackled lightning. The glowing lines on its spine surged like molten rivers. The soldiers backpedaled too late. Vrax exploded into motion. The chains meant to restrain it shattered into sparks. A shockwave blasted outward, throwing soldiers off their feet. In a single leap, Vrax landed over Jordan, shielding him completely. Its roar thundered through every metal plate in the yard. Skarn stumbled back, fear cracking his confident mask. "That isn't possible," he whispered. "You are a rejected specimen." "You obey me!" He swung the spear again, aiming for Jordan this time. Vrax lunged faster. The beast's armored hide slammed into the general, ripping the spear from his grip. It pinned him to the ground, claws digging inches from his throat. Skarn's eyes shook with terror. "Control your beast," he pleaded. Jordan approached slowly, Vrax keeping its weight heavy on the general. The human touched the side of the predator's neck, stroking gently, voice steady despite shaking emotions. "Vrax! Enough!" The beast growled once more, then pulled back just enough for Skarn to breathe. Jordan knelt beside the general. "You said beasts obey only fear," Jordan said quietly. "You're wrong." He placed a hand over Vrax's scarred chest. "They obey loyalty." The surrounding soldiers no longer raised their weapons. Many lowered their eyes, ashamed or afraid. The air was thick with a new reality they didn't know how to handle. Jordan helped Vrax stand again. The beast nuzzled him, exhausted but alive. Skarn rose unsteadily, humiliated in front of his entire command. His voice cracked with desperate pride. "This is a violation. That creature will be terminated. You both will." Jordan held Vrax close. "You can try," he said. "But you'll be remembered as the fool who attacked the one ally who would die for me." Skarn reached for a backup weapon. The soldiers blocked him. One stepped forward, saluting Jordan instead. "We follow strength," the alien said. Others nodded. A wave of unity shifted the air. Skarn found himself outnumbered and outmatched. He spat the last of his dignity at Jordan's feet before retreating, trembling with a fear he would never admit. Jordan let out a shaky breath. Vrax lowered its head, pressing into Jordan's chest. Jordan wrapped his arms around the massive skull. "You did good," he whispered. The beast purred. It rumbled like distant thunder, warm and protective. A sound of trust, a sound of family. From that day forward, no one laughed at the human's pet beast, because they all knew what the general learned the hard way: loyalty can be stronger than any weapon. And the bravest monsters are the ones who choose love over violence, even when it means defying a galaxy.